While we've got console-first giants like Sony and Nintendo shaping the living room experience, Valve has quietly been carving out their own slice of the pie. And here's the funny part. Apart from the Steam Deck, their hardware track record wasn't exactly smooth sailing. The first Steam controller, cult classic at best. The earlier VR attempt, cool idea but didn't quite land. But now, Valve's just announced a new Steam machine, a new Steam controller, and a brand new VR headset. And honestly, this might be the first time ever that a full Steam hardware ecosystem is starting to feel real. So today, I want to dive deep into what this new lineup means, what it feels like, and what gaming could look like if Valve actually nails a full hardware platform. Let's start with the Steam machine. And I want to be clear, this is not a reboot of their old one. This one's a compact, cute PC designed specifically for your TV setup. No Windows, no fuss, just SteamOS and your library ready to go. Specs-wise, it's basically a mini desktop with custom AMD Zen 4 CPU and RDNA 3 graphics. Valve claims it's 6 times more powerful than the Steam Deck, which makes sense because the deck is a handheld. This is meant to be the home base. Think of it this way. The deck is your portable Nintendo Switch. The Steam machine, that's your living room PlayStation. Except it runs your PC games, your mods, your saves, your entire digital life without Windows tying the shoelaces together. Valve is finally doing what everyone expected them to do a decade ago, bringing the Steam experience to the sofa. And this time, it actually looks like they've thought it through. Next up, the new Steam controller. And okay, I have to say this, what killed their original controller wasn't the idea, it was the execution. Trackpads were ahead of their time, but gamers still wanted sticks. This time though, Valve's going full engineer mode. They're using magnetic Hall effect thumbsticks, which means no physical contact, and that means no stick drift, zero, nada, number one controller complaint, gone. The haptics also got a massive upgrade with high definition rumble. The grips are capacitive, battery lasts over 35 hours, and the controller uses a low latency wireless link designed specifically for the new Steam machine. This is the first time a Steam controller actually looks like a controller for gamers and not a science experiment. And you know what? I kind of love that. Now let's talk about the most surprising part of the lineup, the Steam Frame VR. This is a fully wireless headset and the whole thing weighs around 440 grams. That alone solves one of VR's biggest problems. No heavy front, no cables trying to choke you. It runs on a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is the same class as modern standalone VRs, but the magic here is the eye-tracked foveated rendering. Basically, the headset only renders the part of the image you are looking at in full resolution. Everything else gets dynamically lowered, and that saves massive processing power. But what does that mean in real gameplay? Higher refresh rates, smoother motion, and better clarity wirelessly. But here's the killer feature. It streams your entire Steam library, not just VR games, even flat games on a giant virtual screen. This is where Valve's ecosystem dream finally starts making sense. Steam Deck for handheld, Steam Machine for the living room, Steam Frame VR for immersive and portable big screen gaming, and all three tied together by SteamOS. Valve doesn't release hardware for fun. They learned the hard way with their first lineup. If it doesn't create an ecosystem, it doesn't stick. But now the timing is perfect. SteamOS is mature, Proton is stable. The Steam Deck proved people trust Valve hardware, and cloud streaming is becoming affordable for the average home. This is the first time in gaming history where a PC gaming ecosystem can live entirely outside of Windows. And that's a massive deal because it means Valve finally has the chance to build a platform on their own terms. Imagine this. You play Baldur's Gate 3 on the deck on the train, you get home, the Steam machine automatically syncs your save and boots it up on your TV in 4K. Later that night, you slap on the Frame VR and watch a movie on a massive virtual screen. Same account, same library, same UI, same cloud sync. It's not a console, it's not a PC, it's not VR, it's all of it working together. And if Valve pulls this off, this could be the start of their own ecosystem era. So yeah, I'm genuinely excited. Not hyped for hype's sake, but excited because Valve finally looks like they're building something complete. something intentional. I'll be watching all three of these devices very closely, and if any more news drops, you know Afiq Arcade will be on top of it. And speaking of, have you followed us on TikTok and Instagram yet? If you haven't, look us up on @AfriqArcadePod. We post daily, and you can find our latest news, reviews, recommendations, and podcast-related stuff there. I'm your video game best friend, Afiq K, and this is Afiq Arcade. Hit like, subscribe, and tell me, which one of these three Valve devices are you most excited for?